Hiya friends, Prepared Suburbanite back at ya. Well, today is the last day before Thanksgiving dinner. We will celebrate our Thanksgiving dinner on Saturday, but that's only because I have a whole family full of nurses and folks that work in hospitals otherwise that actually have to work on Thanksgiving Day. So it just worked out this year that everybody was available in our family on Saturday. So we're going to do our Thanksgiving on Saturday. I hope you can do your Thanksgiving on Thursday like we're supposed to. But I wanted to wish you all from our homestead to your happy homestead the happiest of Thanksgiving days and holiday seasons yet to come. So, but let me get into a couple of details that I just found out about Thanksgiving. So, inflation does seem to be rampant anymore. We're talking about the increase of the turkey dinner cost. Now this is from a group called farmflavor.com, and I can post a link to their website if you want to go double check, but I'll post their findings right up here. In 2021, it cost to feed 10 people Thanksgiving dinner, it cost $53.31. Last year, 2022, it cost $64.05. And this year, it's estimated that it's going to cost $61.17. That's a 25% increase from 1999 and nearly 5% increase from just last year. So folks that are trying to tell you that inflation is just old story now, everything's going great, that the economy is really revving up and we're doing a really good job with Bidenomics and all that. Well, in case you haven't tried to feed a group of 10 people for $61.17, and that's including all the trimmings. We're talking a turkey big enough to feed 10 people, which, you know, we're going to have nearly 20, I think. Last count was 19 for our Thanksgiving dinner on Saturday. So we're not going to be able to do a typical 14-pound turkey. We're going to have to make sure it's pretty good size. So I think my wife's already picked it up, and it's going to be fairly good. So these costs include all the trimmings. So you got stuffing, you got potatoes, you got a vegetable, you've got desserts, all that kind of stuff that goes along with it, breads and special casseroles, candied yams, all those kind of fun things that come along with a traditional turkey dinner. It's going to cost us a little bit more than $61.17. But the thankful thing about that is that even in 2023, we can still get together as a family and enjoy each other's company on a great day where we can dedicate the day to just giving thanks for the ability to be together. And there is a few more oddball facts or myths or whatever misunderstandings about the origins and history of Thanksgiving. The first one is that the Pilgrims were the ones to hold the first Thanksgiving. And I guess the fact checkers have done some digging and found out that may not necessarily be true. There's a story out of San Elizario, Texas, which is near El Paso, that in 1598, so 23 plus years before the Pilgrims actually had their Thanksgiving, that they had a Thanksgiving dinner there in Texas. And there's a second one that's vying for recognition here. The Berkeley Plantation on the James River claims the first Thanksgiving dinner in America, because that was held on December 4th, 1619, and a full 2 years before the Pilgrims had their festival. So depending on which story you want to believe, it's possible that the Pilgrims were not the hosts of the first Thanksgiving. Myth number 2 about that: Thanksgiving was all about family, and the fact checkers have decided that's not true. It was about community, not family. If it was about family, the Pilgrims wouldn't have invited the Native Americans, to join them for that dinner. So if it was just family, they'd have Uncle Buck and Aunt Doris and all that, and that's what they'd have. So that's been pretty well debunked. Thanksgiving's all about a religious ceremony. Well, that's not true either. There is no historical religious connotation to that. It was just a day to give thanks for whatever they had. And the actual Thanksgivings, maybe there was a prayer, maybe not, but the whole basis was truly not about a religious type ceremony. How about this? Did the Pilgrims eat turkey in that first Thanksgiving? If you believe that's the first Thanksgiving. So anyway, there's no way to really tell if there was turkey on the menu for that first Thanksgiving dinner, but the chances are pretty slim that that would have been the main course meal. They're believing, the fact checkers and the historians and all that, they're believing that the main dish, meat dish, was venison, because that was a lot more plentiful and a lot more readily available in that particular area at the time. So the chance, yeah, probably, maybe, there was a turkey here or there, but it was mainly venison. And the other myth that I guess is sort of related to Thanksgiving is that the Pilgrims landed at Plymouth Rock. And here's what they found out: that Plymouth Rock legend rests entirely on the dubious testimony of Thomas Faunchy, a 95-year-old man who told the story more than a century after the Mayflower landed. Unfortunately, not too many people ever heard how he came by the story, and so they've just gone merrily along repeating that same old story as if it were true. It kind of sounds like Joe Biden, doesn't it? Anyway, from my house to your house, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the long weekend, and don't get all turkeyed out for the football games. This is the Prepared Suburbanite reminding you to be prepared always, and I'll see you all on the next video. Happy Thanksgiving.